Construction work on Mulago National Referral Hospital commenced in 2014 and was planned to be ready in 2 years. About 8 years later, the work is not complete, and the new deadline that was set means that it will take 10 years to finish the project, undertaken with a loan of nearly 100 billion shillings from the African Development Bank.
The expected completion date is the 29th of March 2024.
The management of Roko Construction Company appeared before the Parliamentary Committee on Health to respond to queries rising from observations made by the members of Parliament when they inspected the facility in September.
We want to know why these works cannot be finished. We have problems. It is actually unbecoming for small centers in town here to be having MRIs and all those ancillary services. Yet the National Referral Hospital cannot do one.
The Roko, we know the same Roko we are now, but then it changes, it's in your structure, other than the monies. Did you eat too much more than you could have swallowed? Were there changes in director? We need to hear that.
Responses by the management of Roko pinpoint a host of challenges for the contractor and Mulago Hospital's management, which threatened to bring the works to a stall. Roko admitted that it experienced a tide of financial constraints and management challenges worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We had cash flow challenges, which I think has been discussed in Parliament, and the reasons for those challenges, and it affected our ability to execute and complete projects on time.
They say that Mulago National Referral Hospital also continuously expanded the scope of the work. The latest contract was signed in September 2022 for the rehabilitation of Lower Mulago Hospital.
Further to those delays and also the challenges of payments, delayed payments, as well as the change in scope. So as a result of change in scope, this resulted into the introduction of 3 different addendas that came up as a result.
Although the entire facility should have been handed over once, it was done in phases because the work at Chirudu and Kawempe hospitals, where the patients should have been transferred, had not been completed. Roko, in which government invested 207 billion shillings in shares in July, say the company is now healthy and on course to deliver major work across the country.
Financial situation has stabilized. We have working capital. We are currently working on the hospital. We are mobilized. We have actually handed over areas, which again my colleague will explain in more detail.
Jackson Onyango, NTV at Parliament.